lot of quiet beauty in the deserts. I've seen coyotes and seen scorpions, but never a rattlesnake. It was my oldest daughter Summer's going away party. She was heading to New York. Summer's 19, going on 20.
Which is kind of an emotional time as a family, but we had some really good friends that were putting together a party for us.
My parents put a lot of work into making it a super fun little dress-up tea party as a going away party.
I had to get these decorations up, so it was mainly just like kind of, okay, anxiety of just getting everything to make it look perfect. I literally got out of the car, had stuff in my hand to go hang up on this wall. Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything, and then I feel two little knives go into my foot. And it took me like, I look down and then I see this rattlesnake coiled up and I jump back and then it rattles.
And I could see the 2 bite marks that were on her foot, and that's when I knew, oh my goodness, she just got bit by a rattlesnake.
Do we put ice on it? Do we compress it? Do we elevate it? Do we, suck the venom out? People have all these crazy ideas from the movies.
I said, call 911 right away.
911, what's your emergency?
And, we're on the phone with 911 and, none of that stuff. Like, no ice. Obviously, do not suck the venom out. Take any compression bandage that you have off.
She was kind of going into shock a little bit.
I'm trying to breathe through it. It was excruciating pain. Like, I didn't anticipate the pain just starts. My foot was throbbing. It just kept working its way up. I'm trying to stay calm. The gravity of it starts hitting you. Like, I wasn't sure if this was going to be the last moment with my daughter and my family. It just started affecting my breathing. I was having a really hard time breathing and catching my breath. I was also, again, the pain just keeps mounting and mounting. And then shortly after, the ambulance got there.
There wasn't enough room for me, so I ended up driving over to go meet her at the hospital over at High Desert Medical Center.
So they took me to, thankfully, the closest medical center was High Desert Medical Center. When I got to the ER, they realized that my blood pressure was dropping and that it was really low. And it was determined by the doctor that I needed to have a central line put into my heart to get blood pressure medication in right away. And in that moment, it's weird how everything just slows down. You feel this, your heartbeat sounds like it's just super slow, everything's just in slow motion. And you start, again, just realizing this is serious. Like, I didn't realize how serious a snake bite could be. Once they got me stabilized, then they could put anti-venom in. Then I started feeling a little bit better and they were able to give me some pain medication and he was able to come back.
It was pretty scary seeing how much has changed from when she was loaded into the ambulance to seeing her on the bed there. It was very challenging. Her voice had changed a little bit.
It was very emotional seeing her because she had completely changed. She was so swollen, her voice was different, and I had all these things connected to her. It was really scary.
After the anti-venom was delivered, I got transferred to the ICU and, was told that, yeah, we need to monitor this for at least 24 hours. My care was phenomenal.
I knew that she was in good hands, just based on how everyone was taking care of her. The ICU nurses were available. There's one in particular, Candy. She's very special to our family.
Candy just went above and beyond. She was so sweet to not only me, but my whole family.
They were just a really strong unit. And I think that the support from them also guided in her healing.
The way Candy talked to us made us feel really human and cared about. And so we really appreciated that as a family.
They really made us feel comfortable and cared for, and like they were genuinely interested in helping my mom.
Anything I needed, very sweet, would come in and just, we'd be able to talk about things.
She would ask me questions about my life, and I asked her questions about her life, and just building, a friendship bond. And she trusted me, and I trusted her.
Her level of care was just exceptional.
Once we figured out what kind of a snake that it was that bit her, we realized the severity of what she was going through.
And I was bit by the world's deadliest rattlesnake, the green Mojave. There's all kinds of things that get into your bloodstream, tissue that's dissolved from the venom at the bite site.
With a rattlesnake bite, they can be hemotoxic or neurotoxic. So they can affect your bloodstream and they can affect your nervous system.
That venom is made to liquefy its prey. Well, that's doing the same thing at the bite site, and those tissues start getting in your bloodstream and your kidneys can't handle it.
Sometimes there would be blood work that would come back and it would say, hey, everything's happening normally. And then 2 or 3 hours later, there would be new blood work that would come out. And it would say, hey, this is elevated, or that's elevated, or this has changed. And they informed me pretty quick about what was going on, what to expect.
From my nurses to the doctors to even the cleaning staff, very nice, very accommodating.
Everybody knows everybody in every department.
Even the security guard there came up to see Gina to see how she was doing. And that was something that was pretty special to us.
I'm really happy to see her doing a lot better, and definitely even stronger from that.
No matter what, we would have done the same thing, taking Gina, make sure she gets into the High Desert Medical Center.
High Desert is now a level 4 trauma center, and same group of physicians that work at Desert Regional and JFK also staff the ER at High Desert.
Hospitals like, High Desert Medical Center, that are in the area where rattlesnakes are more predominant, they're gonna know because they've seen more of it. They went above and beyond to make sure that we were treated like people, made sure that we were cared about.